Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my experience with Territory Foods, which is a meal prep service. So my understanding, and we'll look in the box in a second, is that this is basically, do you know what meal prep is? Where you get all your meals ready like on Sunday night or something, and then you reheat them during the week. So I am not drawn to that way of eating at all, because I'm not a leftovers eater and it feels like eating leftovers. But this week my kids are with their dad. I have a tendency to live on protein bars and frozen yogurt, so I decided to give this a try and see if I like the food. So I think I'm just going to do this kind of vlog style. There's 6 individual meals in this box. Regular pricing works out to $10 a meal. And this is from Territory, but there's a lot of, if you're interested in this and Territory doesn't go where you are, look for meal prep services in your area, and there are a lot of them cropping up. So this one just came in this box. It's just a little lightweight cardboard box. I could have paid, I think, $7 to have it delivered, or I could pick it up at a weird little CrossFit gym that's like a mile and a half from me. So for $7, I just decided to go get it. Before we even get into the meals, I'm a vegetarian. It's really hard for any of these kinds of things to make sense because vegetarian food is cheap. I got a good deal on my first box, and with this being a week when I know I would just eat garbage, it's worth it. So I just thought I would give it a try and see what I think of it. These meals are lower in protein. I don't actually track calories right now. I'm only tracking protein. It's almost lunchtime. As I'm opening these, I want to have about 40 grams of protein in my lunch, and none of these have that kind of protein. They're more like 10 or 15. And so I'm going to add egg whites. So I went with the smaller portion size. There's different portion sizes that you can get. If you were eating meat and you were going to be eating it for your whole meal, then it would probably make sense to get like maybe a slightly larger portion size. I think the portion size I got is going to be 250 to 400 calories or something, which is not really quite enough for a full meal for me. For most of the time, I'm pretty active. I will probably be adding either egg whites or vegetarian sausage or something to most of these meals in order to bring the protein up to where I want it to be. Let's see what's in the box. So it's just a regular, it's not even a corrugated cardboard box. It's like, I don't know if you can see, it's very thin cardboard. So the meal size I got was called Boost. Mediterranean eggplant and lentils. Harvest breakfast bowl, which has 14 grams of protein. That has 12 grams. 321 calories, 325 calories, 256 calories. Greek brunch with roasted eggplant and rutabaga home fries. 10 grams of protein. I got 2 of the Harvest breakfast bowls. Lemon baked tofu and veggies. This is butternut squash breakfast croquettes with watermelon salad. It says heat on stove or in microwave. I think it'll be nicer if I just heat it on the stove. It has 14 grams of protein. So I'm actually just going to add, because of the way that it is, I'm just going to cook some egg whites and then heat it in the pan where I cook the egg whites, basically. Here's the finished dish. Let me taste it for you. That is not bad. I love patty pan squash. And these are cauliflower grits. They're a little salty, but in a good way. Pretty good. trying the butternut squash breakfast croquettes with watermelon salad. That's what it looks like. I added, this is my own vegetarian sausage. And if you hear sounds, that's Bailey. Hoping I will give her more peanut butter sauce because there was so much of this I could only use about half of it, and I let her have some and she loves peanut butter, so she's hoping I'll give her the rest. I baked the croquettes for like 27 minutes because they were so soggy. I really needed to dry them out. The watermelon salad's good. That's not too difficult. The croquettes are still pretty mushy. I don't know if you can tell. You probably can tell there. Yeah, like, it's more like mashed squash still. It's a nice flavor, it's just mashed. So this was the dish that I had the most hope for. It's good flavor. I'm not sure I love the texture of having mashed butternut squash with peanut butter maple sauce on it. It was a slightly odd flavor combination to me, peanut butter and squash. I don't know. And it's not like a Thai peanut butter. I can't remember what all the ingredients were, but it's, I mean, it's got like a little bit of garlic and tamari in it, but it's not like really spicy kind of peanut butter. Did you hear that? That was Bailey. This is my favorite of the ones that I've tried. Still not sold. The whole concept of meal prep, I think. I'm procrastinating and procrastinating. I'm shooting my wrap up because honestly, I didn't really like it. And I hate not liking things. I mean, to trash territory foods, I think I just don't like meal prep. I think I don't like food that is prepared ahead and sits in the refrigerator and then I heat it up and eat it. So why I thought I should try this, I don't know. I'm kind of glad I did though because it's just such a popular thing right now to prepare your meals ahead of time. Like have one day a week that you prepare a bunch of meals. And this is even better. I heard people that actually care about food tend to do like twice a week, and that is how these guys are set up. I think they do pick up on Monday and Thursday. I think being a vegetarian makes meal prep very hard because there are meat dishes that will like, my parents actually love leftovers. They're big meat eaters. My dad especially loves, you know, and if a meat sits in the fridge for a while and it gets more tender, he says, more flavorful, whatever. Beans turn to mush, you know. Stuff has like eggs in it. Who wants eggs that have been cooked and sat in the fridge? I don't even know. I don't know what I was thinking. But it's really, I don't mean to trash them. And I never want to leave like a review where I'm just totally trashing somebody. I'm a small business owner. There is no business that can make every human being happy. And if people are not happy in my business, I hope they won't just take it out to the world. There's 3 lids here. I got 6 meals. I only ate 3. You have 4 days to eat them. I had something I needed to eat. This was like over July 4th. It's been a while. A friend invited me to dinner, and then whatever we had, I had leftovers. We have like a really good vegan Chinese restaurant. Like really kind of nutritious, but also really delicious foods. I went to dinner with my friend and then had leftovers from that. So I ate that one time. One time did not feel like eating mush for lunch, felt like eating a salad, and then I'd open my salad. I just didn't get to the rest of these. I'm just gonna say that refrigerated prepared food is really tough with vegetarian. Reheating eggs is kind of not my thing. I wanted to try this to make sure that I'm not just simply doing it wrong. And they are, I mean, they're theoretically tasty meals, and restaurant like chefs come up with them, so they should be pretty good. I think meal prep, like just eating leftovers, it's like there are 2 kinds of people. There are people who eat to live, don't really care what you eat, just make sure that it has the nutritional value and whatever, but you're just eating for fuel. And then there are people who live to eat. Food can taste really good. It's not that much more difficult to scramble eggs and say, toss in some salsa. Maybe heat up some vegetables and call that a meal. Not really any more difficult than all these say to like microwave for 60 to 90 seconds. And I didn't do that with any of it. That's just not really how I like to eat. So I can't really recommend this service, although if you're a meat eater and you like meal prep services, they're a good one. I'm not even giving you my referral link below because I'm not ordering from these guys again. I was able to get a really good deal on it, so Google for some discount codes. You'll be able to get a good price on your first order anyway. I'm glad I tried it because I just want to know if I'm missing out. If you're new to my channel, click subscribe below. See you tomorrow!